Hi everyone, how are you? This is Yvonne Robertson. Just thought I'd drop by and say hello. Um, I am in my office and I am working on my papers here. Remember I was telling you about my layered papers? Here's my layered papers. I have, it was a big piece of paper, so I just cut it into strips. And after I finished layering it, I cut it into strips. And after I cut them into strips, I basically am using my Big Shot sizzix machine to cut out my little pieces here. And here's my little tiny hearts. Can you see that? This is my little hearts. I'm not exactly sure if you can see it or not, but they are really cute. When I finish with these, what I'm going to do, I know it's a little blurry, but when I finish with these, I'm going to put some resin on it. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it once I put the resin on it. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it. And here's the back of it. Here's the back of the card. I thought I'd put some, I use a craft paper, some of my craft paper. And it had like a paisley backing, so I used that. This is my sizzix Big Shot machine, and what it does, you use die cuts with it. These little things here are what you call die cuts, and you lay them on the machine and they will cut whatever paper that you have into the shape that you want. Here's my little heart shape, and here's my other heart shape, my die cut heart shape. And what you do is you lay that on top of the paper and it will cut out your shape, whatever it is that you're doing. So here's my heart that I just cut out from my paper. So like I said, I'm not exactly sure what I am going to be doing with these shapes now. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to make pins out of them or make some more refrigerator magnets. I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, I'm cutting some out. And here's this one.
What are you doing, Jordan?
All right. They turned out so pretty. Okay.
Not bad. You don't feel like moving, don't you?
All right. Let's see. I'll leave that there. And make a tiny one.
Not well, Jordan.
Okay. Y'all have a good walk. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just laying them out, and I tell you what, I am so pleased how these turned out. I'm going to post them later. Once I finish getting all of them out here, I am going to post them later so you can get a closer look at how they turned out. I'm going to take a photo of them, and you guys get a chance to see them. I don't think you're going to get a chance to see them really up close to where I want you to on the video here. But anyway, you get a chance to see how I cut them out by using my Big Shot machine. And I got this machine years ago, about 5 years ago, I think. Here's one of the, it's another one of the hearts, tiny hearts. I haven't done any little bitty hearts yet, so that's why I'm doing that one, because it's really little. Let's see. I might be able to get one more heart from this side. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens. It might turn out all right, it might not. I'm not sure. We'll try. Yeah, it worked out just fine. Look at that. Hold on. These hearts are so small. But like I said, I'll take a picture of them so you can see them really good later. Alright. So that's that. So that one's gone. Alright. So we're going to do some big ones. Hope all is well with everybody. How did your day go today? Hope everybody's day went well. Mine did. Went great. Been busy all day. Tomorrow I have rehearsal, and usually on rehearsal days I just take the time to rest, because I'm in a band and I'm the drummer. I still try to stay as active as I possibly can, even at my age, because I believe that helps me to stay active and participating, and it helps me with my cardio. And I'm not the best drummer in the world. I'm not the worst either. But I can play in rhythm. I can keep time. I love being a drummer. When I was a kid, I used to want to be a rock chick. Believe it or not, when I was a kid, I did. I used to listen to music on my radio. I used to always got a kick. I just love rock music. Some of it anyway. It was a lot of it I didn't like, but a lot of it I did like. And back in those days, I used to picture myself being one of those rock chicks, you know. And being a drummer was something I've always wanted to do. You know that song called Na 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 Na, hey, hey, goodbye. Then they do that drum solo. That song used to just do something to me. And I would just love playing that on some boxes. I'd get my boxes and get my sticks. And boy, I tell you, I'd have a good old time. And I would be out there and I would practice and practice and practice. And that's what I did. I didn't do a whole lot of hanging out and stuff, you know, with a bunch of people, friends. Didn't really do that. On occasion, but not a whole lot. Most of the time I spent listening to my music and playing drums on my boxes. We had a big backyard. That's how I spent the majority of my time. So I had a lot of fun back then when I was coming up. Okay. So I have a spot here for a small heart. And so I'm going to do that. Yeah. I have a spot here for a small heart, so I'm going to do that one. But yeah, when I was coming up as a kid, that's how I spent the majority of my time, listening to music. Back in those days, back in the 60s, we listened to the Beatles and Mamas and the Papas and Chicago. Oh my goodness. Lots and lots and lots of cool songs, cool music. Rolling Stones and oh my goodness. The Association and Everly Brothers. We had a ball. I listened to music day in and day out. Rarely watched TV unless it was something I absolutely had to see. But anyway, I spent most of my time with music, so I just actually started playing drums in 2015. At my church, they needed a drummer. So I let the cat out of the bag and said I can play. And I've been playing ever since. We play fast songs, we play slow songs, and I've learned to play drums pretty good. I must say myself. I have my certain people that I listen to. Phil Collins is one of my favorite drummers. Love watching Phil play. He inspired me, actually. He's one of my inspirations. Steve Smith of Journey, another great drummer. Brian Tichy, who's played for Foreigner. Great drummers, those guys. A lot of people, they like Neil Peart and John Bonham. I was never a fan of Neil Peart nor John Bonham. Can't relate to them. But I love Steve Smith of Journey. Brian Tichy, and like I said, Phil Collins. Those guys are awesome to me. I could watch them and listen to them play for hours. They're very, very inspirational to me. Very inspiring. So yeah. I've been playing now since 2015, so they haven't fired me yet, so I must be doing something right. I started out on acoustic drums, and then I got tired of playing the acoustics. Wanted a new set, so they got me some electronics at church. So I got some electric drums, some Elises. Very nice drum set. Love the sound. I had it for like 4 years, and then my kick bass drum blew out on me. Wasn't able to play it anymore. So I got another acoustic now. Beautiful set. I gotta get used to it now because I've been playing acoustics for the past 4 years. Electrics for the past 4 years. So now I gotta get used to the acoustics again. But I'm warming up, and I gotta tune the drums and stuff like that. But other than that, everything's great. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Being a female working with primarily male musicians is a challenge. But it's okay. Anyway, guys, that's where I'm at right now, and I am pretty much done with my hearts. I'm going to do some more tomorrow, and as for now, I think I'm ready to lay down. Love you guys. Thank you so very much for joining me. And I'll talk to you again, hopefully tomorrow. Hope everyone has a good day, good night, wherever it is, whatever time it is where you are. Take care of yourselves, and God bless. Bye-bye.